Well, good morning, YouTube, Facebook, and whoever else. This is my brand new adventure. Got here 80 quail eggs, and what I'm doing is taking them out of this tray, these trays, two of them, and putting them into these boxes we made yesterday. Pretty firm boxes, but a little bit big. They squeeze in there tight. I'm hoping this one will just go in there. I've got here 20, I don't know, the guy I bought these eggs from, I was trying to get jumbo quail, jumbo coturnix quail, jumbo browns to be exact, and he sold me a mix max, so I'm not sure what I've got. These eggs here are all small, very small, not jumbo size. I mean, that's really, right there, a little bitty egg. When you compare it to a jumbo egg. Well, he's not much bigger, but he is bigger. So, and up here he got 52 jumbo quaternion eggs, and we're just hoping I get jumbos more than anything else, but I don't know. Could be sold on, could be this, could be that. This is my incubator I made, finished it about 3 weeks ago, I guess. It's got two motors up here, two fan motors, heaters actually. It's got a water tray. I'm going to switch it out today and put this bigger one in. This is lockdown day for the quail eggs, and need to raise the humidity and lock them in here. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'll swap out that little tray that's been holding about 50% humidity for 2.5 weeks, and take that out. I built a fan into the back here, which you can hear running. That's a little computer fan. And a hole down here that sucks the air in for the fan to blow out. Then behind here, I made a tunnel which holds the air. Got a thermostat right here. I've only got one heater plugged in right now because it gets too hot. So one heater working. If it gets really cold, which it won't again, I'll plug them both in. This is a water bucket up here, a GQF water bucket. Style anyway, GQF hose. Comes in here onto a float and keeps the water level right. I've got the main one plugged in now. I've got holes here, holes down there, and holes up here. That's where the cords come through for the egg turners. And then of course all the other heater cords and the thermostat cord comes in here. Water cord, this is heater and thermostat. Water cord comes in here. Water tank up here, which I'll put another gallon in today. It'll only stay in here for 3 days. And it's pretty well insulated. It closes up like that and stays locked on the side. The instructions for this one are pretty easy. I'm kind of messy with that glue around the window, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Pretty solid incubator. The wood strips on the side here so you can hold these latches on. And the other side so you can hold on the hinges. But that's it. I'm going to now try. I can try with one hand, but got that one with the bar in the middle sideways, so I'll try this one with the bar in the middle sideways. And you can hear all the eggs rolling around, which probably not good, but it's definitely not bad. I'll just slide it in here. It's a very tight fit. So, that's done. Both egg trays are in there. Close it up for a minute, but now I need to get the water tray in there. This one over here. And what I'm going to do first is open this back up. I hear this little float just sits there. So I'm going to try to get this float out of there with one hand. Not leak a ton of water, which is a bad thing. I've got it kind of propped. The water looks pretty clean, so I won't waste it. I'll just dump it in here. drilled, this is a fishing tackle box. Well, that's what I've been using it for. And I drilled little holes in here, right here, on all of them, both sides, so the water can level out in there. And that will, this one being bigger, it's really not the depth of the water, it's the surface of the water that counts. So the bigger on this one compared to this one, I mean over twice the size of the surface, that will bring the humidity up to about 70%. I had it in there for a little while at first, but it was too much, so I took it out. And it comes right up to about 70%. So then, I've cut out one side of this so I can fit that little float in there. Now we're going to try to get the float in here and on, and where it goes. Not dripping too much water. And I want the water to go in the pan. Yeah, it's a little bit of a neck pain doing this one-handed, but I'm good. I'm good. Until I'm not. Right now I might not be good. There we go. Look at that. It's there. All I gotta do now is put my hand in and push it down on there. And the water hopefully is dripping. I don't see any dripping. There we go. I'm sorry, I had to peek in there real hard and look at the flow. It needs to move a little bit. Adjust it. And we'll come up in a minute. And this tank up here. Way up here. Way up here. I'm going to get my gallon of water I brought over here. Right here. And add it to the tank and spill it all over myself and my phone. But that will give them enough water to okay, the tank wants to make noise, or the jug wants to make noise, so that will give them enough water for the next 3 days of lockdown. And that's it. I'm going to close up my quail. I'm going to not close it yet. I'm going to reopen it because I need to put my gobies where I need my gobies. This one needs to be right here on the top shelf. And that one I keep on the counter. So where's the bottom shelf? What should I do with it? I also need this plug out of here. So the bottom shelf is somewhere, because I just had it like 30 seconds ago. I'm just going to put this one that goes on the counter. This one that goes on the counter, so I know the room temperature. I'm just going to set it right here, and these don't rock, so they'll both be in there. Then I'm going to lock it up. And not open it for 3 days. Funny how much you need 2 hands to do things. Put the lid back up here. Just set it on there. Kind of nicely. I could press it down, but I don't want to. And this plug right here will go in here. They just lay there. They don't do much for me. And unless I lost it, there was a plug on these wires, but it seems to be disappearing, which is kind of, that's the way I roll sometimes. Things disappear. So, we'll look in here one more time for that plug. Well, actually, you know, I'm mistaken. I need to leave that open. It needs to have ventilation when the chicks hatch. They put a lot of stuff in the air, and it needs to be able to come out of there. So I'm gonna leave that one off, even if I find it, which I will eventually. And that's gonna be it. These are 80 quail eggs in lockdown. Had a little incubator problem a couple weeks ago. It got really hot, and then I adjusted it and got kind of cold, down to 88 and up to 102. And neither of those are good numbers for quail, so I'm going to hope that it hatches. And this is the shed, the barn, full of tools and stuff. Saw over there, a kayak right there. That's fun too. Bunch of stuff over here, wood and lumber and frames, and refrigerator don't work, and some other folks' belongings back there. My table saw right here, my toolbox over there, and my workbench there, and a bunch of tools there. Anyway, that's the shed real quick. And that's the incubator. It is incubating away. In about 10 minutes, I'll check the temperature. Those gobies that I used, man, they are accurate. If you're going to have an incubator and you need a second thermostat, get a goby. Govee. They're Bluetooth. I can sit in my house, which is probably, a minimum of 50 yards away. I can stand on my front porch, open it up, and it will connect and tell me what the reading is. Hopefully tomorrow by this time, or the next day, the humidity will go higher than I want it to go, because the eggs are hatching and they make it really humid in there. But that's it. That's the incubator. That's the Mr. Steve made incubator. That doing a good job. We'll just hope these eggs that I got that I drove a long ways for aren't a mess, because I'm not sure. But I'm gonna just pray the Lord's blessing over my incubator, over my eggs, and we are gonna have a hatch, and we're gonna have eggs. Over here is all that tall lumber sitting there, that tall stuff there. And a couple of those racks behind there are going to be a 3-tier quail cage that I'm going to start making probably tomorrow or the next day, and get a cage ready. A brooder will be sitting right down here in front of that washer and dryer that we went and got the other day, and it will have a heat lamp in it, and the chicks will go right from the incubator to the brooder. I just got to have the brooder's a heavy tub. It's a water tub more or less for livestock, so I need to have some help bringing that over. We'll get that over, get that set up. Quail will start hatching. We got kids coming out Friday. Hopefully there's some quail in there they can put in the brooder. And we're planning to have some fun. Well, that's it for my video for today.